How's it going, everybody? This is my grandparents' 1929 Ford Model A. Under the hood, we have a 4-cylinder, 4-stroke, obviously, carburetor, points ignition. It's got these cool spark plug connectors there. Belt-driven fan, radiator. Just super simple. It wasn't getting any sparks, so we put a new I put a new coil in there, and then I'll show you what ended up being the issue. But it was repainted maybe 20 years ago, so she's looking a little rough, but that's all right. These used to be all varnished and everything. There's your monster differential, and it's got the leaf springs there. Kind of an interesting deal. Moving inside, these are your door latches, crank windows. That's your door handle. That just turns like that. Big old running boards, and it's pretty cool with this one. It's so old that it's been worn down over the years so that you can see through. One of my favorite parts is the wooden floor. It has a rubber mat that goes in here, but I like the wooden floor. Your batteries down in there. They were originally 6-volt, but this one was converted to 12-volt. Pretty sure. These are your lights, your horn. This is your spark advance and retard. This is your idle stick, so you can idle it up with that. This is your choke here and your mixture screw. Parking brake, 4-speed. It's not going to go into gear right now because the engine's not spinning, but reverse, first, second, third, and there's no synchros in this, so when you change gears, you gotta shake it in the middle of the H a little bit. And it's really hard to downshift too, because it doesn't do anything automatically, so you have to match the gas to, you have to match the engine to the transmission manually, so you have to rev it up and then kind of feel where it slides in if you're downshifting, or come to a complete stop and start over again. But yeah, this is your gas pedal here. This is just a footrest, which I really like. This is your starter up here. This is your fuel shut off. I'm not sure if that was original or not. Then you got your brakes and your clutch. And then as far as instrumentation, key switch, odometer, speedometer, and then this I think is the fuel gauge, but it doesn't work. And then you have your amp meter there. But so what was happening on this one was the key switch here was shorting out on the metal on the back here, and causing it not to spark. Windshield comes up and down like that. You got your manual wipers, one single mirror, little back window, storage containers there. One interesting thing is this windshield is pretty low. So you can't, if you're at a stoplight, you can't see the light. So I guess they didn't have stoplights back in the day. But yeah, just all really simple construction. Spare tire on this side of the engine. Got your alternator, this is your oil cap, dipstick, starter, and then that's how the starter is actuated. Is when you push on that thing, it's just a rod. This is your spark advance. So everything's kind of rod actuated. We installed an aftermarket battery switch, and then this fuse recently blew, so that's some redneck engineering right there. Fuel cap and your temperature gauge there. But yeah, overall this thing is really fun to drive. It actually surprisingly keeps up with modern traffic. Like, it'll do 45, 50. That's kind of the upper range of speed, but it'll cruise at 40. That's really where it's happiest. And gets all kinds of looks, and people love the horn too. There's a lot of Amish around here, and they especially love this thing. I guess it's similar to their buggies, so they like it. There's a little rust coming in down here. But yeah, in let's see, 6 years, this thing is gonna be 100 years old. And she's still running and driving. We just took it out for a spin. It does need a new battery. Every time you shut it off, you need to jump it. So yeah, that's the walk around.